Hello, this screencast will show you how you can create an effective LightBite based on questioning. To start, go to www.lightbite.net and log in. If you don't have a username and password, you can easily register and create an account for free. Now you are logged in, click on Create LightBites. By entering your username and password once more, you will enter the authoring tool and you can start. You can start by clicking on the left icon Collect Evidence and choose Free Text. You will see a new screen where you can insert your text, a title and a description. In this first screen, we explain what user will see in order. In our case, we will build a LightBite about engine breakdown. Add the content table in the text field, a title and a description. Once this has been done, you click on Collect. If you want to introduce more text, you can choose for Collect More. In this case, we choose for Close, as we will focus on creation of questions. Now we start with the introduction of a first question. We collect a new evidence and choose for the option of question. A new screen is coming up where you can give a title to your question, a description and the possible answers. You can give up to 4 possible answers and a limit of 2. Don't forget to point out the correct answer. It is good to provide for each answer a feedback so that the users get to know why they choose that answer and if it was correct or not. Once you have filled in everything, you can click on Collect or Cancel if you don't want to create a question. But of course, we collect this. Now we will provide some additional information by choosing a new evidence and giving some free text. We have done this before, so give it a try yourself. After you provide the additional information with some text, a title and a description, we collect this again. Good. Now we are ready for the second question. Collect evidence, question, and here you go with the second question. Now we will fill in some more questions and come back to this once we created those 3 additional questions. Now we have entered all the questions needed for our case. It's time to create our LightBite. We do this by clicking on every item we need for our case. This is by clicking on the green plus under each piece of evidence. You can select in which order you like the pieces of evidence you want to add. Once you have added all the pieces, you go to the present box. You'll see the number of 7 has been indicated. Then you get an overview of all the evidences you have been adding. And if you like, you can reorder them by clicking on the sort button. You see we start with the engine breakdown, with a question, what is the main cause, some feedback, then another question, another one, third one, and a summary. So this is correct, but we can reorder if needed. So, time to build our showcase. Click on the star on the left side. and we go over a 4-step phase. The first step, we give our title of the LightBite engine breakdown case. Here you can add some description. With this case, you can find out how to avoid an engine breakdown. We can select the date of availability, also an end date, but most of the time we leave it like this. Go to the second screen, choose for the paginated theme, and click on Next. This gives your course a structure, which is easy to navigate in. Now we can choose to add some reviewers, or to make our showcase public, and we choose for this option and go to Next. In the last phase, we get an overview of all the content in our LightBite and can go back or publish it. We choose for publish. Once it's published, we can see the result here. We can edit the showcase, or we can get a look at it. We click on View the showcase. And here it is, the engine breakdown case. It starts with the introduction, with the first question, and continues with some feedback, some more questions, and a summary. I hope this screencast was useful, and wish you good luck with the creation of your own. Bye.